Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. The Chargers won their fourth straight game by defeating the Bengals 34-27. J.K. Dobbins ran a touchdown in late. I'm not so sure if they tried to stop him or they let him score, wanting to get the ball back with an opportunity to do what they did at the end of the game, Ocho, which is throw the ball into the end zone with a chance to tie the game or go for two and win the game. But it was batted down at the end. Joe Burrow, 356 yards, 3 touchdowns. He was 28 of 50. 356, 3 touchdowns, 0 interception. He was sacked 3 times, and they ran the ball decent, Ocho. 25 attempts for 110 yards. But they ran 70 plays to like 58. They ran substantially more plays. Had time of possession was in their favor, but the thing that I hate so much for Joey B is that he knows he's got to score touchdowns. Give his defense credit, Ocho, for the most part in the second half. They held him to 3 points until that final drive in which they gave up a touchdown. And I'm not so sure they didn't let him score because they wanted time on the clock, didn't want them to bleed the clock down, kick a walk-off field goal without Joe Burrow having an opportunity to touch the football. But the defense played better in the second half. But it's hard to spot teams, Ocho, 21 points in this league and then track them down. But to Bengals' credit, they tried to come back and make a ball game. Ocho, you're up against it now. You're really up against the gun right now with the 4-7 record, and you still have 2 games against the Steelers. And the Steelers are much better than we previously thought, Ocho. But this game right here, the Chargers 34, the Bengals 27. Ocho, what did you like and what didn't you like?
I mean, what I didn't like is that I didn't like the first half. I don't like the fact that we're still starting the same way we've been starting since week 1. We start slow. We allow ourselves to put ourselves in the goddamn hole and have to climb out of that hole because our offense is somewhat of a juggernaut. If we are good as we are, if we are good as we are in the second half of football game, defense, obviously they did what they needed to do in the second half. They give us an opportunity to come back in the game and do what we need to do to make it a competitive game. And at some point, maybe take the lead or maybe tie the game. But in the first half, when we get down into the red zone, the field goals is killing us, baby. The field goals is killing us, man. And I'm looking at the TV, understanding now when we get into the red area, anywhere from the 20 on in, we have to find a way to put the ball in the end zone. We have the defense is struggling to find a way to stop the goddamn Chargers in the first half. Now I'm not sure what adjustments Lou made in the second half where it gave us opportunity defensively. We were able to stop him and hold him to 3 points, but we were able to come back and make it a goddamn game. But at that point, it's what's the word I'm looking for? Nut cutting time, a nut crunching time, and we just weren't able to get it, and it's too late. We have to start the fucking games a lot faster. Not to put ourselves in the goddamn hole where everything in the second half has to be that much goddamn perfect.
Yeah. And that's the thing.
With the offense we have, there's no goddamn reason, man, to be able to spot a team 21 points and be able to come back in a game when you really shouldn't be able to. If you spot a team 21 points, ain't no way in hell you should be able to come back. Even if the momentum you said always, it's about how much you extend and how much grace you give yourself or you give a team. And if you got a 21 point lead, chances of coming back, it should be goddamn slim. But we do have an offense where you can do it and make it happen. But we got to start fast, man. It's killing me, man. The defense is so up and down. It's so inconsistent. Offensively, we start so goddamn slow. We do get in the red area. We don't get 6 points. We get 3 points, and it's killing us.
That's really the issue. And people keep saying, and Joe is playing well, but he's got to get the ball in the end zone, considering how poorly your defense has been playing. Because they're second to last in red zone touchdown possession. They're giving up 72% of the drives. When their team get the ball in the red zone, they get the ball in the end zone. I don't know. Yeah. And when you get the ball into the red zone, you kick field goals. I don't know how you win those games, but let me tell you how you got back into the game. Because typical in Harbaugh fashion, he started to run the ball, and the Bengals started to run blitz. So now they catch you, Ocho, and you get it's 2nd and 12. Now they got you playing behind the sticks. Okay, let's just say for the sake of argument, on 2nd and 12, you get 5. Okay, now it's 3rd and 7. You get another 5, which it should be first down. Now it's 3rd and 2. Now it's 3rd and 3. You see what has happened? And so they kept doing that. Bengals know, hey, this Harbaugh, he ain't going to do anything crazy. He going to stick to the script. He going to run the ball on first down. Let's get him with a run blitz. Boom. And they got him playing from behind the sticks. And then Herbert. I don't know if I'm the only one, but as the game starting to Titans, he starting to Titans.
Yes, sir.
This game was very reminiscent of what we saw against Jacksonville. They had a 27-point lead. Now, this is a different coaching staff, but he's the same quarterback.
Right.
And as the game got tighter and tighter, all of a sudden the throws that he was making in the first half when he's playing loose, boom, boom, boom.
Listen, you don't want to make them mistakes, especially as a young quarterback like Herbert. You don't want to put the ball in harm's way when you know a team is coming back or the momentum has shifted, in the Bengals' favor. So again, your decision making, it becomes a little bit different as a quarterback, as opposed to being a gunslinger that you were in the first half and taking some of those chances.
Well, you're the reason why they're probably coming back, because you're not throwing the ball, and on 3rd down you're getting the ass off the field as opposed to staying on the field. And it's difficult. Hey, when a team knows you got to throw the ball, it gets very, very difficult. Yeah. Now, the Chargers, they're like, okay, let's give up nothing cheap, nothing deep. We'll make them nickel and dime our way down the field. But what happens when you do that is that you allow their offense to get in a rhythm. You allow Joey B to get into a rhythm with Higgins and with Chase. And now you got your hands full. So, because when you try to heat him up and when you try to get him off that point, he's already got a rhythm. Those guys have gotten a rhythm now. And so it's a lot more difficult to try to stop a team once you've allowed them to get into a rhythm. And that's the thing I don't understand either. I don't understand how the Bengals, every single game, is the same damn thing. They spotting teams 10, they spotting teams 14. Knowing if you spot a team, let's just say for the sake of argument, Ocho, you spot a team that, knowing what your defense is. So even if we're somehow able to finagle our way back in the ball game, what's the likelihood of our defense is going to be able to stand pat for the entirety? Now, the Bengals kicker, now McPherson, he's in his own head. And we're going to talk about this, the same thing with Justin Tucker. He's no longer automatic like he once was from the field goal or the PAT. But the Bengals, Ocho, they got their work cut out for them. They basically got to go 6-0. They've got to go.
We don't have a choice. Yeah, we don't have a choice. Joe Burrow came out, 2 weeks ago and said we had to win 7 of the last 9. Well, you lost 2. Yeah, my point exactly. We done lost 2 of those already. So now, if there's a team that can do it, listen to me real quick. And chat for those of you that are watching right now, if there is a team that can do it offensively, from an offensive standpoint, schematically, tactically, it is them the way they're built offensively. But we got to be able to start the game fast.
Ocho,
you got to put the players in advantageous situations.
You just can't play with your offense, right?
Get it done. Listen, I know what you're finna say. You can't say we can't play with offense, but Joe has to overcome the bad play on defense. He has to overcome them having lulls, different lulls in the first half of the game. We don't have a choice. You just gave up 34. You gave up 41. Yeah, you gave up 38. Yeah, man, come on, man. I know what you're saying. I know what you're gonna say. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. I'm just saying from the outside and as a fan of the Bengals and as a fan of the game of football in general, the only way the Bengals are going to be able to win games, the offense has to overcome bad defensive play. The offense is going to have to overcome the little spells in the spells in the first half and the spells in the second half. You're going to have to extend not plays, but the score line and being able to play from ahead and try to extend that lead as much as possible, depending on when that defense decides to have those lows.
I'm just trying to figure out if your team
they got to damn near play perfect, man.
Whoa! Before we go any further,
offensively, they damn got to play perfect.
Before we go any further, if your team didn't win today, I don't want to hear you say foot or ball.
Come on, man, don't do that.
All I know about the Broncos won.
Come on,
Broncos won. You see the Broncos hang 38 on them.
Yeah, yeah.
We 6-5. Bo. What? I tried to tell you about this. Did you know that feeding your lawn regularly builds stronger, more resilient lawn that naturally crowds out weeds? Scott's Turf Builder products provide year-round feeding with essential seasonal solutions for your lawn. Scott has a subscription plan that makes caring for your lawn easier than ever. They put their expertise to work by analyzing the location, size, and condition of your lawn to create a custom plan for your yard. And they'll ship you the right product to apply at the perfect time. By answering a few short questions about your lawn, Scott's experts will craft a program that's right for you and your yard. Visit scotts.com to learn more. Feed your lawn. Feed it. Ocho, y'all, look, like I said, you still got the Steelers twice. You got the Bengals twice. That's 4 games. I don't know who they have outside of that. Because
you said we got the Bengals.
I mean, no Browns. Y'all got the Browns twice. Y'all got the Steelers twice. That's 4. You only got 6 games left.
Yeah, man.
They only played the Browns once, so they got the Browns once again at home. Steelers, Cowboys. Okay. Oh, y'all got the Broncos too.
All right. Well, listen. I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say, I'm going to say, it's up to Joe Burrow and that offense, man. It's up to Zach Taylor. If we want to win these next 6 games,
I believe. You know what, Ocho? Hold on.
Talk to me. Wait, hold on. Before you say anything, before you say anything, talk to me nice.
Okay.
Talk to me nice.
Hold on. Are they so they got the Steelers on the 1st of December, so that's in 2 weeks, right? So they got your guys go on a bye, Ocho. So you got the Steelers at home, you're at the Cowboys, you're at the Titans. Those should be wins. You should be able to beat the Browns. It's going to come down. I believe your season's going to hang in the balance. Can you beat the Steelers? Last game of the season on January 5th in Pittsburgh.
I think that's what it's going to come down to. I truly believe that's what it's going to come down to. I think for us as a team, offensively and defensively, Lou will be able to get those boys together and find a way to get some type of game plan, some type of. I don't even know. At this point because the season is almost over.
For sure.
So we shouldn't be having these issues defensively. Now, again, we played very, very well to allow the offense to be able to get back into the game simply because, like you did say, to piggyback off what you said, having the Chargers playing from behind the sticks, making it a little easier, putting the ball back in the offense's hand and allowing them to do what they need to do. But the offense that we saw in the second half of the game that was able to come back from a 21-point lead is what we need from the beginning of the game, from the start of the game. I'm not sure what the difference is in the play calling offensively in the second half from the first, but whatever we did in the second half, we need to start the goddamn game like that. Throw the goddamn kitchen sink at them motherfuckers. I don't know.
If y'all don't beat the Steelers in the first game in December, it's over for y'all.
Yeah, boy. You ain't got to say it like that.
But you know what? Not really.
I asked lightly to talk.
Man, I don't know what's going on with your Wi-Fi. You got the cheap. What's going on with your Wi-Fi?
It ain't working.
It keep fading in and out. Do you get the because they give you 2 types. You can pay the extra $15 and get the super hi-fi, or you can get the run of the mill. Yeah, we see you, but it's your audio that keeps fading in and out.
Oh man, damn! See, I don't like when I be in these hotels, boy. You want me to try to get the better Wi-Fi? Or you want me to keep going?
Well, you probably should have got that from the beginning, but we learned lesson learned moving forward. Justin Herbert now has 15 game winning drives in his career. Only Patrick Mahomes and Kirk Cousins have more since 2020 when Herbert entered the league. I guess somebody wrote a text from NFC GM. The amount of regret that teams have for not hiring Jim Harbaugh when they had the chance is very real. Ocho, will Jim Harbaugh be the best thing to have happened to Herbert in his career?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You have to understand, I see Harbaugh similar to a Dan Campbell. I see Harbaugh similar to that of a Deion Sanders. You go somewhere, and the places that you do go, not only do you turn the franchise or the program or the organization around that you're with, the quarterback that you're attached to also has success, being better with the ball offensively, being able to process information and make sure you play it a way where you always give your team the best chance to win the game, which is why I think you saw what you did in the second half with him not making the desperation throws, which allowed the Bengals to come back in this game. The goddamn Chargers in a whole, in its totality, they look completely different with a few different pieces defensively, but the defense looks different. The offense looks different. Quentin Johnson, young brother, I salute you. Young brother, I salute you. Your confidence is there. You look like a completely different receiver today. I'm not sure if Harbaugh has anything to do with that, but I'm sure what he's brought to that culture and that winning mentality has changed everything about that team. That's including the players and their play.